Cinderella. Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom, there lived a beautiful girl named Cinderella. Her mother had passed away when she was young, and her father remarried shortly after. However, her stepmother treated Cinderella very poorly, making her do all the chores around the house while her stepsisters teased and tormented her. Despite facing such hardships, Cinderella remained kind-hearted and optimistic, never losing hope even in the darkest of times. One day, it was announced that the prince of the kingdom would be hosting a grand ball, inviting all the young maidens in the land. The prince was in search of a bride, and the ball presented an opportunity for him to find his true love. Cinderella longed to attend the ball, but her stepmother and stepsisters were determined to keep her at home. Heartbroken by their decision, Cinderella wished for a miracle. Luckily, a fairy godmother came to Cinderella's rescue. With a wave of her wand, she transformed Cinderella's tattered dress into a magnificent gown, turned a pumpkin into a dazzling carriage, and her old rags into glass slippers. The fairy godmother granted Cinderella permission to attend the ball, but warned her to return home before midnight. Cinderella arrived at the ball and captivated everyone with her beauty. The prince was immediately enchanted by her and danced with her all night long. However, as midnight approached, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning and hurriedly fled the palace, leaving behind one of her glass slippers in her haste. The next day, the prince searched the kingdom far and wide to find the owner of the glass slipper. He believed that whoever could fit into the slipper would be the one he danced with at the ball, and thus his true love. Eventually, the slipper led him to Cinderella's home. Despite her stepmother and stepsister's attempts to conceal her, the prince recognized Cinderella as the one he had been searching for, and they were reunited. Overjoyed, the prince declared Cinderella as his princess and asked for her hand in marriage. Cinderella happily accepted, and they lived happily ever after, free from the cruelty of her stepfamily. And so, Cinderella's story teaches us that kindness and love triumph over adversity, and dreams do come true for those who believe.